As educators, we love ourselves some data. But today, I want to talk about the ROI of social media marketing that can help your business, but you might never see pop up as a data point on your analytic reports. So teacher authors, go ahead and reheat that cup of coffee because I'm your host, Cassandra Foster, and we're about to get schooled in socials. Welcome back to Schooled in Socials. Last episode, we chatted how to measure your return on investment in a Facebook group. I shared several ways that you can determine the monetary as well as non-monetary returns you could receive. I also hinted to the fact that there are some returns that we may never see in our TPT dashboard, and that is exactly what I want to chat about today. Let's start by taking a little journey with a potential customer. For this example, I'm going to use Instagram. A teacher is scrolling Instagram, trying to find some ideas and inspiration for their classroom. They come across your post or reel, and they really like it. This leads them to click through to your page. They read and resonate with your bio. Maybe they take a quick peek at your first few posts and they like the information and ideas that they're seeing. So they hit that follow button. They begin seeing your posts, getting more and more ideas, using the tips you share in their classroom, watching your stories and getting to know you. And then they see you promote one of your resources. At this point, they have developed know, like, and trust with you, and the resource aligns to what they need. So they click through to your link in bio. And that link then takes them to that resource on TPT, where they see your awesome cover and thumbnails, detailed description, and they decide to make the purchase. They use it in their classroom and it's a success. They saved time, the students were engaged, they were happy with their purchase, and perhaps they even decide to start following your store on TPT. And you see that purchase pop up on your TPT dashboard as coming from Instagram. If you use a specific UTM code, you'll see that pop up, or you might see it coming in from your link in bio. Great! Your social media is helping you sell more resources. Just what we want to see. Fast forward a month. That same teacher is in need of a similar resource for their classroom. They now have a few options. 1, they could go back to scrolling Instagram for inspiration and ideas. 2, they could use the TPT search bar. Or 3, they could go straight to your TPT store and see if you have a resource that they could use. What sounds like the easiest way to get their hands on what they need? If you said number 3, I agree with you. You have built know, like, and trust with this teacher. They know you make high quality resources, and so it's more than likely that they are going to skip the scrolling, skip the randomness of the TPT search bar, and just go straight to your store. They do this, and they find another great resource that is exactly what they need, and they purchase it. But now, when you look at your TPT dashboard, it looks like that purchase came from Teachers Pay Teachers. And this is what I've coined the hidden ROI of social media marketing. Let's go back to our customer for a second. They've now purchased from your store twice, which is exactly what we want to see. Repeat customers are amazing for the growth of your store. However, that second purchase doesn't look like it came from social media at all. And that is the hidden ROI. You have created a strong community on Instagram or maybe in a Facebook group, but you might not always see the purchases associated with all of that effort to create that community show up in your TPT dashboard. Sure, the second purchase was made directly from TPT, but would that second purchase have happened if that customer's first touch point wasn't through your social media channel? Maybe, maybe not. But it's more than likely that that community you built on social media was the driving force behind going straight to your store this time and purchasing that resource versus looking for other options. Now, while I love data to the moon and back, seriously, as a former special educator, data is my jam. But while teaching, I learned a valuable lesson. All data has limits. There's always extenuating circumstances that data might not be able to accurately reflect. And that is the case with the TPT dashboard at this time. It can only show us semi-accurately where a purchase originated from, but it cannot account for how the first touch point, in this case your Instagram page, influences future purchases down the road. There's no doubt if you've been around for a hot minute, you know the importance of analyzing your social media data to help you reach your big business goals. But if the thought of diving into that data on your own has been holding you back from the content clarity that it can bring, I've got your back. With my quarterly data analysis service, I'm here to be your data bestie right alongside of you, diving into your analytics and outlining a content plan so that you can take effective action. This way, you get all the benefits of having your eyes on your data to help make goals for the new year without having to take a course or wade through the numbers by yourself. It's time to tap into the magic of your social media data, and you don't even have to add anything to your plate to do it. Just hop on the waitlist right now in the show notes. I know your future self will thank you. So you're probably thinking, okay, Cassandra, if data is flawed, what do we do? I get it. Without accurate data, it can be difficult to make decisions on where is best to spend your time marketing when it comes to your teacher business. And this is definitely a pain point I hear all the time from TPTers. How do we know what is working so we can do more of it? I wish I had a magic wand or a secret formula that would give you that answer. But at this time, with the technology we have, unfortunately, I don't. However, what I do want you to know is that even if it looks like the conversions have dropped off when it comes to your Instagram or Facebook group or other social media channel, it may not always be what it seems. You might have some hidden ROI going on. And so what I want you to take a look at is the overall conversion of your store. That's number one. And think to yourself, is what you are doing in this moment bringing you the kind of traffic and conversions you are looking for? If the answer is yes, then keep doing what you're doing if it's sustainable. If the answer is no, that's when you might need to do a little bit of trial and error work to see what is bringing the most conversion to your store. Or another scenario, maybe you've built a Facebook group of 10,000 members and now a few months later, you're seeing more and more conversions listed as teachers pay teachers. This may be an indication that there is some hidden ROI from your social media happening. At the end of the day, if you are going to use data to decide which marketing task you want to spend the majority of your energy on, compare between your marketing platforms versus to the conversion rate listed as teachers pay teachers. If it looks like blogs are pulling in the conversions, you can focus your energy there. But if after a few months you notice that your conversions are down overall, it could perhaps be because you don't have as strong of a community as you did before. This isn't always the case, but it could be. It's going to take some trial and error, which I know is frustrating to hear as a business owner. But know that building a community around your business is one of the best ways to safeguard it from platform, technology, and any other changes that might come down the road. It can help keep your business stable, having a community. Okay, we know returns on our investments is the name of the game when it comes to our businesses, but not everything might be what it seems. So know the limits of the data from the TPT dashboard. Understand that potential customers have lots of different journeys they can take to get to your resources and make repeat purchases. And finally, never underestimate the hidden ROI of having a strong community, especially on social media. When you have people you have built, know, like, and trust with, who know the value of your resources, you no longer have to be at the mercy of the search bar or the algorithm. Those people know you and come to you regardless. And that is one of the reasons I love helping teacher authors with social media so much. All right, cold coffee friends, thanks so much for listening. If you're loving getting schooled in socials, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Also, I would love it if you left a review so that other teacher authors like you can start getting schooled in socials too. All right, I'll see you in the next episode.